What do you want us to say?
Shut up, I'm doing an intro. Hello everybody, how are we all doing? Welcome to another episode of An Idiot Abroad. Abroad? Oh my god, I'm going to get done for copyright in a minute. Scratch that, idiot on board.
The way you said it with a straight face. My phone pinged with your signal. Hi, Chris.
You got these three sat behind you. It's rather difficult to do anything.
Introduce us. Ian.
Bed 1, bed 2,
Hello.
and bed 3. Am I allowed to say that on YouTube? I could beep it, can't I? Anyway, yes, so we're here, we're on the Tran Euro Trail, and as you can see, it's absolutely gorgeous! For once in Wales, the sun is shining, which makes a difference, doesn't it? Audience participation, they're not doing it today, they're not behaving. Yeah, so, full disclosure then, so this is actually day 2. We started yesterday, but it all went kind of Pete-tong and ended up getting very late, and I was being really mardy. So obviously I was having all the problems with Custard, wasn't I? And literally on the Sunday night before we came on the trail, I was trying to fix him, and I worked until like gone midnight, and yeah, basically he kept blowing main fuses. Then he developed a fuel leak, and in the end I just basically booted him in the garage and left him. So unfortunately Custard's not here, which is a real shame, and it took me about 100 miles to stop being mardy about it, if I'm honest. I'm still a little bit caught up about it, but it is what it is. Luckily though for me, that one, Matty lent me a Himalayan, so a good friend of ours lent me a Himi, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Nick it, honest. Joy's not my old one then.
Say hello properly, guys. They're honestly more entertaining than this usually, but they're all tired and they want food. But yeah, so yeah, you can't see it around here because the shadow. Let's go around this side. So yeah, Matty lent me a Himi, which meant at least I can carry on and do silly things and put up with these 3 numpties. Between you guys, is it like monkey see, monkey hear no, and monkey speak no, or whatever it is? Is it? You know what I mean? That one, yeah. But anyway, yeah. They're all being really mean to me now. Can you like this video and subscribe just to I can't talk today, just to prove a point to them anyway, and because Ian's been really mean to me. Let's get back on it then. See you in a bit. Beginning of day 2 then. Yesterday we had 60 miles, I think it was, 58 miles off-road to do. So we finished last year at a place called Bont Goch, lorry, and we had to travel from the campsite near Strata Florida all the way up to there, which was about a 40-minute ride, and then we was going to follow the tent all the way back. But obviously with all the troubles and everything we're having, we didn't actually get onto the tent until 7:10 in the evening, which was quite late really. But we thought sod it, and we hit it for 3 hours until the sun pretty much gone down. It was getting quite sketchy, and then decided no, we can't carry on now, so we cut off it, went to Aberystwyth, got a pizza, and then sat on the beach watching the sun go down, eating a pizza, which was absolutely delightful. So now we've got to go back to where we finished the Tet yesterday. We only actually achieved about 20 miles of the 60 yesterday in the end, which was a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. So now we've got to try and finish those other 40 ready for Strata Florida and the rest of it tomorrow. It should be quite good, so hopefully we'll achieve that. I absolutely love Wales. I mean, we've not even hit the off-road yet. We've still got 5 miles to go before we get back on the Tet. Just scooting around on roads like this, I'm having such a good time. Huge smile on my face. Not even off-road. I love this place. I love this country. I mean, look at that up. And it's only going to get better. Yeah. And look at the road as well. Quality of the road. This is a little tiny back road. Well, I say a little tiny, it's not that tiny, but you know, if we had the equivalent road like this in England, there'd be potholes all over it and patches of tarmac and God knows what. Yeah, look at this. Fantastic. Look, going into a new 20 zone. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I think about these yet. There's a lot of people. Well, we've been going through all these 20 zones recently, and I've not seen one person abiding by it so far, if I'm completely honest. Everybody has been going faster. And according to our local Welsh resident, Mr. Ian, apparently the new Welsh government, parliament, whatever you call them, don't mean to offend anybody because I don't know, has said that we're oh, hold on, here he is. What do you want? What's up with him? Need to go to the pit stop apparently, garage. Yes, back to what I was saying, sorry, yeah, so, yeah, these 20s are in back in the 30 now, that's pointless. But yeah, so he says apparently the new government promised that if you know, if they vote for them and get them in, this is the Welsh Parliament, or whatever you call it, they said that they'd look at changing them all back again. A weird one. Absolute waste of money if you ask me, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments. Let me know what you reckon. Pit stop. Officially back on the Tet where we left off yesterday. And now I was telling my phone to start mapping me. And I've got to go off up that way. 226 miles of the whole Welsh Tet left to do. I'm sure, well, I don't think we'll manage that this weekend. Well, weekend this week. I had to get onto the first bit of off-road and I've already come to the first hurdle. Apparently the trail is literally straight through here. It's really hard to find. That's a nice bit of woodwork. I think it's down here. So here's a trail, look. I'm sure this is the one. And it says 5 miles an hour there. This is the trail. Yeah, right, we're on it then. That was so awkward to find. So awkward to find. Oh, this is where the Himalayan comes into its own. This is what it was built for. Do you know what? I'm genuinely gutted that I'm not on Custard. I really am. But failing Custard being here, what is the next best thing I could do it on? Definitely this. Definitely this. Thank you, Matt, so much. Honestly, mate, you saved my week. You saved my trip. Absolute legend, mate. Absolute legend. Woo! Tell you what, these pivot pegs Matt's got on his bike, they didn't make much sense to me on the road, but they certainly do off-road, that's for sure. Ooh. This is a bit dodge. Rolling, 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 gonna hit the sumpy. You'll hide. Now I've stalled the bike, yes, and I can't get it back on because I need to put it in neutral. I'm still switched off. Fine neutral then. There we go. Oh, and he's down. That was a bit slippy. Start again. Now. Look at that bird of prey. I think kestrel or something, kite. I don't know my birds. Amazing though. Oh, it's another gate. Gate. Whilst we're cruising down a lovely little scenic back road past a beautiful lake in the mountains through the valleys, let's just have a quick chat about Custard then. So as I've already explained, briefly, I was working on him until ended up being gone midnight the night before the Tet, so it was Sunday night, which should have been a family night. But he just kept blowing main fuses, one after the other, fuse. And I replaced not the original regulator, but the regulator which I took off. I replaced that. Oh, look at that dam. Oh, yes then. I wonder if this is clear. I've got a feeling, sorry, totally off subject now, but I've got a feeling I may have been here years and years ago with my XT660R, and I think I parked on that dam and watched two massive rotary prop RF transporters fly really low over this lake, kicking up all the water, and then they went over and down the other side of the dam. That'd be amazing if that's where I am. I'll have to have a look. Anyway, yeah, Custard. So kept busting fuses, and then I put the first regulator I had back on, went for a test ride, all was fine. And then as soon as I put weight on him, like packed him, put the weight on him, just pop, it went through it went through two in quick succession. I ended up pushing him home, and I couldn't find it. There's got to be a wire break somewhere, I just could not find it. And then I was sat there just having a drink before I went to bed, and I noticed something on one of the forums, so I went back in to have a quick look. I was like, what's that? And I could smell fuel, and I had a look, and there was a big puddle of flipping fuel underneath him, where the fuel tap randomly had decided to start leaking as well. So for God's sake. It was just one of them. So I just decided it was way too dangerous with the fuel leak and the popping fuses to bring him, and yeah, I was absolutely gutted. absolutely gutted. As you would be. But what can you do? Nah, this isn't the dam I was thinking about, by the way, but still cool as hell. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, absolutely gutted. But what can you do? Can't really, can you? So yeah, so we're on the Himmy instead. Anyway, right. Time to get out the drone. You alright? No. Sure. You've got to let a bit of roll, cakes. If you use too much brake, that'll you're slipping off. Yeah, so you've got to have a bit of roll going. Just take your time. Use a bit of rear as well if you need it. Tell you what, these little back roads with these massive hedges, they're great, but they're scary as hell sometimes. You've got no idea what's coming round the corner. So like, this is national speed limit, this is a 60 mile an hour road. You'd have to be absolutely bonkers to go twice as fast as what I'm doing now. I'm doing 30, I'm still slowing down for the corners. I love them though. I don't know, I just get an absolute kick out of riding roads like this. You get like I get a bit of adrenaline kicking in and stuff, and sort of like, I don't know, maybe it's that unknown of what's around the corner. It's fantastic, I love it. One day I definitely will go abroad. One day. And ride wherever. You know, maybe do some of the TET in other countries. But at the minute, I'm happy in the UK. I'm happy staying in England and Wales and Scotland, because I know the TET doesn't go into Scotland, but, you know, there's so much to do. Can't remember off the top of my head how much it is. I think it's about 1,200 miles worth of Trans Euro Trail in the UK alone. I might be lying, but I'm sure it's something along those lines. You know, and this section of the Welsh TET that we've done, I think it's 400 miles, something like that. And we've got 200 left to do at this moment in time. Thinking about 15 miles, we'll have managed to cover the mileage that we should have done yesterday. Oh, it's hard going sometimes, but you can't help but like want to stop and look at the views, and then when somebody falls off, you know, you have to help them up, takes a minute, or you get something technical, you have to figure out how to make your way around it now, but that's all part of the fun of it, isn't it? It's all part of the fun of it. Honestly, folks, if anybody watching this now has got any sort of doubt in their mind about getting out there and trying to have a go, doing a bit of green lane or a bit of off-roading, you know, if you've got a Himalayan or a Bont Goch or even a T7 or whatever, just an old Tran Euro Trail, flipping heck, even take your Suzuki CG125 with GN or whatever you want out on it. Anything, just, and you fancy giving it a go, just get with a group of mates. Never do it on your own. If you're new, get with a group of mates and just give it a go, honestly. In my ABR video that I did, I was saying that I hadn't quite found my place with Custard yet in terms of like off-roading and settling with him and figuring out sort of where to place myself and, you know, that kind of thing. And I was saying that I just felt really awkward on him at the time, but it's obviously hadn't rode him a hell of a lot off-road. And it's weird because I haven't rode a Himalayan off-road for, I don't know, not properly anyway, for the best part of a year. In fact, yeah, it would have been, oh no, it wouldn't have been Trans Euro Trail last year because I didn't have my Himi then, so it'd be knocking on for 2 years actually. Wow, 2 years. No, it can't be that long. Whatever. Anyway, yes, no, it'd be about a year because I sold it to Tim before the Trans Euro Trail last year. So yeah, so around a year. But I've jumped on Matt's Himi, which is different to mine. It doesn't have a lift kit like mine had on. It's, you know, modded in different ways, and it's just like coming home. It's weird. They're just so forgiving, so easy to ride. They're just, yeah, it's just like coming home. And I know some of you guys watching this now, you know, originally probably wanted to watch it for Custard, and I can only apologise that Custard ain't here. And I can't help that. It was just too dangerous, and I couldn't risk it. But, you know, thank you for staying with me, and thank you for coming along still. But yeah, these bikes, these little 411s, what a machine. Billy Boggy Basic. There's absolutely sod all to them. Not a lot of electrics. They just plod along, go where you point them. They're great. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, having so much fun. Now we're just riding along the this bits on the road, but we're now heading towards the infamous Strata Florida. And if memory serves right, the Strata Florida is about 8-9 miles long, something like that. Big long off-road section, and there's loads of river crossings in it. I heard somebody say something about 9 river crossings, and you know, they can be anywhere from a little stream all the way up to like a raging river, depending on time of year and weather and what have you. So the last few days it's been gorgeous. However, I believe it's been raining quite a lot here last month, so we don't really know what to expect. It could be alright, it could be absolutely horrendous. So yeah, we're about to find out.
Next time on An Idiot on Board.
Oh look, Strata Florida.